Guten Morgen, guys. I have just finished getting to Hanover and I'm on my way to my class. I just used the subject of this video to get here. I'm really cold for some reason. It's not the coldest day that I've experienced so far, but ich habe keine Idee warum ich bin sehr kalt. But I gotta get to class, so we will talk about this video afterwards. So, meine Deutschkurs ist fertig und jetzt ich habe eine Mittagspause und ich kann Video machen. Basically that means I have lunchtime, but I have to go back to Hildesheim first because I'll miss my bus if I take too much time talking while in Hanover. But the reason for today's video is I did want to talk about the German public transport system. It is something that I'm going to get to know a lot better in the future. As of right now, I've only been using it for about a week, but with that much time on and off trains and buses, I have some thoughts. So, ich muss zu Hildesheim, nach Hildesheim gehen, an die Deutschbahn. Los geht's! Just made it on the train. Luckily, sprinting through the train station, I didn't miss the earlier train back to Hildesheim. Also, did you see the Christmas markets being set up in Hanover? That is a little hint into a future video. I am so excited for the Weihnachtenmarkt. Bald ist die Weihnachtenmarkt in Hanover.
Die im RE10 nach Bad Harzburg.
Back in Hildesheim. It was a cool little train ride today. Got to see a rainbow, got to practice my German with the ticket person. And the first thing I see in Hildesheim is we've got a new statue in town. I don't know what the statue is about. I saw something on Facebook. I think it's a piece of paper, and I know Hildesheim has the oldest German newspaper, so I'm guessing that's what it's about, but apparently it cost a lot of money. coming. You best believe it's coming. Oh boy, it's coming. It's getting there. I'm excited, like a 2-year-old. So I kind of realized I've been rude. I haven't introduced myself this entire video. My name is Jacob. If you are new to the channel, I'm an Australian. I'm currently living, playing football, and now studying in Germany, in Hildesheim, Germany. I'm currently in Hildesheim. And today's video is all about the German public transport system. As I am studying in Hanover, I need to get to school. And the way I get to school is through the bus and the train system. So I had a couple of points that I'd like to point out to people coming to Germany, people that are already in Germany that don't use the system, and just some feedback so people can kind of discuss what I found works and doesn't work about the German system. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to subscribe, please do consider subscribing, hitting the button, joining the family, and just helping me grow and supporting my my passion. It's cold. What do you think? Do I look different? I took my beanie off because I went and got a haircut in my lunch break and got my beard trimmed up. I feel fresh. They put like aftershave on my face and the wind is very, let's call it refreshing. So the first thing I want to talk about the German public transport system is the price. And it's kind of expensive. In Australia, I had a Go card, which is similar to basically a Deutsche Bahn card. And that cost me to get to and from basically the area of where I was living to the city is the same as like Hanover to Hildesheim. That would cost me around $35 a week for a month, you know, a little over $140, $150 in Australian dollars. And obviously Australia has a much higher wage. Here, for a month to get me to Hildesheim and Hanover, it's 140 euros, so quite expensive, which I'm not quite sure why, but I just feel like it is quite a high cost when you consider how much you could pay to get a car in Germany. It is a little bit cheaper. Next part is the reliability. Last week I caught 10 trains and 1 bus, and I think 6, maybe 7 of them, definitely 6, were late. Some 15 minutes late. So, you know, I'm going to school in Hanover. I have to be there at 9 a.m. If I'm not there, I miss stuff that I need to learn. They don't slow down for anyone. So the fact that my bus, luckily enough, one of the buses that I catch gets me there at around 8:15, so I have time if it is late. But like today, the bus that I took, it got me late to the train station. The bus that's meant to get me there at 8:45 was running 15 minutes late, so it got me there right before 9. So I basically had to run straight to class, no time to spare. And I like to be early. So the fact that Germany is so well known for being so structured, and the fact that the public transport more than often can run late or delay, and it's not like there's bad weather or anything going on. I could understand it if it was storming or if it was raining, but the fact that there's not even bad weather kind of makes me think the reliability is a little bit of an issue. The other thing is the comfort of the public transport. I don't have a problem with it. I don't really have a problem standing on public transport if it is not that long of a ride. Between Hildesheim to Hanover can be anywhere from like 25 to 40 minutes, depending on what bus you take, or what train you take. And I find myself standing maybe 1 out of every 3 to 4 rides. For me, that's not bad. I mean, I am an athlete, so standing's not that bad. For other people, it could be an issue. Lately, it hasn't been as bad. This week, I haven't had to stand, and on the way home, because there's not as many people, it is a little bit better. But I think also when you take into account the price, you'd want comfort to be at a high for the level or the price that you're paying. The last thing, because I do have to get going, I was trying to make a quick vlog before the afternoon hit. The other thing that I want to mention is the necessity. Is it something that is needed in in Germany or in the town. Dresden has a massive tram system, so a lot of people use the tram to get around, not the bus, whereas Hildesheim, it's more bus. The necessity, Hildesheim is a small city, so it's not incredibly an incredible necessity for me here in Hildesheim, although getting into the city from Neuhof would require some kind of public transport or a car. So the necessity for me from my house, it's kind of, you have to have it. The necessity for me in town, not that big, so it's not something that you need all the time, but when it's there, it's pretty extensive. Realistically, getting to and from Hanover, yeah, it is a necessity, because Hanover obviously have car parks and stuff that cost money. People don't all have cars, so it can get a little bit expensive, so the necessity is definitely there. One note on the price as well, the price I mentioned is for the train. That doesn't include the buses in Hildesheim. The buses in Hildesheim are like another 50 euros a month, so you're talking near or close to 200 a month just for trains and buses in the area, so it is quite an extensive cost. But guys, that is all I have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. I have to get going. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to share the video, also share it around and leave your comments. But until next time, my name is Jacob. This is Punning for the People. I will see you in the next video.